Previously on Samvivor. With Devon gone, there was only one original Kinaria remaining.
The original Kinaria tribe. Safe to say it might be you going home tonight?
With the safety of immunity, Jack was ready to make a move against Mike.
Not my best friend, but Mike, you know you would have done it to me too, bro.
He tried to recruit Carrie and Hannah to make a play against his former ally.
I've been approached by Mike to vote for Hannah.
Mike countered by convincing Carrie to vote against Hannah.
She has been a liar. I do what Julia tells me to do. I do what I tell her to do.
Hannah stuck with what she thought was the plan. Mike played the extra vote to ensure Hannah was eliminated.
Voted out of Samvivor.
I already know who it was!
The tribe has spoken.
Leaving the last remaining nerd to fight another day. Only one elimination separates the 4 remaining contestants from the final tribal council, where they will have a chance to plead their case to the jury for the $1 million divided by 5,000. Who will be voted off next?
You can hold it however you want, but only that hand can touch the bottom cup. Hold it like this? Yep. All right. Let's begin.
So we can hold it like this. Okay.
Yes, you have 10 seconds, or 5 seconds to add the next cup. Please stand. 4, 3, 2. Okay, we're going to add another cup. You have 5 seconds to add another cup to the stack. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jack positioning his body to block the wind.
No one else has to bend down to pick them up.
Okay, we're gonna add another cup. 5, 4, I'll count slowly. 3, 2, 1. Make sure it doesn't touch your shirt. Oh, Jack drops the stack.
Because I have to go down, it takes me longer.
Oops, sorry. Mike is out, just like that. We are down to 2. Albert and Carrie. You're ready to grab another cup. Oh, and Albert drops out. Carrie wins. Final immunity. She is guaranteed a spot at the final tribal council. For the first time in this game, Carrie is safe. Wow.
Yes.
All right. The jury will listen in on tribal council. Mike, what are you basing your vote on at this tribal council?
Ooh, I think I have a better chance of beating.
Carrie, what are you basing your vote on?
Yeah, what are you doing, Carrie?
I'm probably gonna, I don't know who I'm gonna vote for yet. I might not make the decision until I'm up there, but I think right now I'm probably going to vote for the person who I think is the biggest threat. And I'll stick with the people who are responsible for me still being here.
Mike found the hidden immunity idol. He orchestrated a vote to get someone else out, played it exactly the right time. He played his extra vote to save himself at the end.
Maybe.
Who's not going to vote for
We don't know
that?
what the last vote was. It might not have saved me.
He won that last vote with a huge power move. He's the only one here who found it. He
They
won the
also
most
might want to
tribals.
keep someone who is the final survivor from her original tribe. Who
That's
fucking
also
made
true.
it.
Exactly, but you get to go in automatically.
Without a hidden immunity idol, without a voting advantage.
That's
so
true.
So Carrie,
I think Mike and I are pretty equal.
your inclusion in the final
So
tribal
put someone
is a
who's
gift.
lesser than you in. I'm not as good as you. Vote for me.
But then there's
vote for you.
then there's
Vote
Albert.
for me to
There's Albert,
stay.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Then there's Albert.
Huh? I'm still playing? I've been with you.
What do you think?
Now. I don't know. I don't want to say like I feel pretty confident that people may not see me as a threat, and so
I think we've all played a hell of a game. Everyone here played
Yeah.
a game. We got it to the final 4.
The
But
image of Jack laying back.
I think now going towards jury,
wish
like
we
I
had
don't know if I
hammers.
have as good a chance as like just number wise. Carrie's last from her team. So she's gonna have more members on her team from on that jury.
We don't really know how they're gonna vote.
True.
Yeah.
Well, and she's in automatically.
And she's in automatically.
So
If it's a final four right now, you don't vote anybody else, it just comes to the jury. Who wins among you four? Albert.
To be honest, I think it would be Jack.
Probably Jack.
Three votes for Jack. What do you think, Mike?
I think it'd be Jack too. Well, duh, he's gonna say that, because otherwise it's him. You bring Mike, he's gonna get you.
So now it's on you, Jack. You know exactly what you have to do. You have to convince Carrie and Albert that Mike is a bigger threat than you.
Mathematically, he is. He won more immunity challenges.
Not true.
He made bigger plays. He
Not
found
true.
an idol. He found an extra vote, and he used them all so well. What the fuck did
idol
I do?
I
Win
used
it
wrong.
frisbee?
The idol I used wrong, and we don't know about the extra
Yeah,
vote.
but that's it.
And I also used the extra vote intentionally for these two people.
He did it for himself.
Yes, but also for
Every
these two
move we
people.
do
And I
at this
made
point
that
in the game
known
is for
to
ourselves.
Do you
I
feel
wouldn't want to
that
go
you-
against someone who had those kind of stats, that kind of resume. You know what I mean?
Jack
What's
has
on my
Jack
resume?
has a pretty
Playing
good resume,
frisbee.
too. Hey, it's not just that is an immunity challenge. You wore the headdress twice. You were instrumental
three
in
times.
a lot of the earlier votes. I mean, like I purposely stepped back in a lot of those tribe votes and let you dictate who was gonna.
If it was down to me and you, would you have pleaded to the jury that you led me along and I did your plans? No, this is the jury right now.
You would say that.
Would you say it to them? Will you say it to them later if you're up?
Yeah.
You're gonna say I followed you and did your plans.
For a few
So
of the
all
votes
of my
during the
deeds
tribes,
just went on
yes.
Mike's shoulders, and that's what he's gonna claim to them. And he has a point.
Albert, you see Mike and Jack going at it. Does that make you feel confident?
I just don't see myself as a threat. Now maybe that's making me considered a threat right now, but I think I'm pretty confident I'm okay.
Jack says him and Mike have made the same moves. Do you think it's possible they could split votes?
Right, because then all these Yukon kids, you don't have to worry about them voting for their friends. They love us equally.
I have
Yeah,
a lot to
that's
think
true.
about,
What
and
do
I
you
haven't
think
made a
about that?
decision yet.
Albert, what do you think about that? All of a sudden you're on the hot seat.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it is what it is, but I think we have a good chance against the two of them. Because on some level, too, I don't think cockiness goes a long way. And not that they've both been overly cocky, but when they get there and start talking about it, Carrie, I think we got a good chance.
We're trying to say how we're not good.
No matter how much you say you're not a threat, that doesn't mean you're not a threat. And we'll find out exactly who the threats are at the next tribal. But for now, we got to make a decision. Jack, you're up first.
I'm a dirty bastard. Not proud of this. I can't do this anymore! You're my best friend. I want to win. Did he say that too?
Right? This is it. How about mate?
Last one. Kind of like the fact that my name has never been written on one of these. That's pretty cool.
I will now read the votes. First vote, Michael John and Dakota.
And a heart.
Second
Love
vote,
the heart
and a
there.
Jack. One vote Mike, one vote Jack. Third vote. Jack.
Yeah.
11th person voted out of Survivor. Jack, the final unicorn jury.
I didn't vote for you. Jack, you gotta go snuff out your life. Voting for Mike, just so you guys know.
Jack, the tribe has spoken.
Should have split the Yukon vote.
All right, it's time for you to go.
Good game. Good game.
And with that,
Good
we got
game.
our final three. Carrie, the nerd, Mike, the husky, and Albert, the teacher. Jury, the game now switches to you. Why don't you guys come down, fill it out, we'll get into our final tribal council.
Well, I've been voted off. Congratulations to Carrie, Mike, and Al. You guys did it. Final 3. I don't think anyone thought you were gonna beat me, so I got voted out. I guess all that's left for me to do is get on my hog, ride off into that sunset. Let's Samvive.